Welcome back. We got a really special episode today that I'm not happy about. Jake's out of town, so we have a guest host, Jacoby, better known as Officer TC.
Let them
Uh,
know.
a week after beating me, so this was timed poorly for me, great for him. So I know nobody cares what I have to say today, so Jacoby, the floor is yours. How you feeling, man?
Oh, I feel excellent, man. I feel excellent. I mean, capital E, excellent. And man, you had me stressed all during the weekend, man. I was like changing my lineups like 2 or 3 times. I was just like, there's no way. Like every week before this week, this man was scoring 130, 120, 130, 120. Like I was just like, man, I barely get 100. Like the couple of wins I did get, like I got 100. Like that was my top. I was just like, man, did I trade away my homes, my homie, and then I got, I got Herbert, but he of course didn't play this week, so I had to run with Jimmy G. So he did enough. He just did
Hey,
just enough to push it.
hey, you know what it is. Jimmy Garoppolo is a winner. Justin Herbert can't get out of his own way, so it's what you have to do. You have to play the proven winner.
Oh man, yeah. I mean Jimmy G. I usually don't really mess with him too much, man. But I saw him on the waiver wires, and I was just like, let me go ahead and pick him up. Let's see what he got. I was kind of nervous because it was a very defensive game. I don't know if you saw that Raiders game, Raiders Green Bay.
Yeah, I still
Yeah,
had a shot if Aaron Jones would have played.
that was another thing, man. I told you Sunday, man. I told you Sunday. I was just like, hey, man, Aaron
Okay,
Jones still questionable.
I shouldn't.
Don't be questionable. Don't play on Monday and Sunday. You're still questionable. Don't do it.
I,
Don't.
I never thought I'd say this, but I should have played Zach Moss.
You should have played Zach Moss,
I
man.
should have played Zach
I
Moss.
got in your head, man. I was
You
just like,
did.
oh, JT's back. JT's back. He signed that contract. Everything's good and Dolly. This man hasn't played for 4 or 5 weeks. What you doing? What?
Listen. I'm okay with losing this week, but my God, trading away Justin Fields and Kittle, seeing Anthony Richardson. I was watching when Richardson got hurt. I was just like, man,
Man, you you
of
you got on
course.
you got on your Belichick hat on, man. Mismanagement
Man.
of a team. Mismanagement. But I don't.
I won in all my other leagues, with the exception of one or two that I don't really care about. I was like, my whole Sunday was ruined once Anthony Richardson got hurt. I was like, I'm fucked.
Oh, bro. Once he got hurt, I was
Over.
like, oh, there's hope. There's hope. I see the promised land. It's coming to the end. I need to make one more arrest.
I think the highest score in our matchup had 17 points. That's how bad our matchup was this week.
It really was. It was Logan Thomas, right? Random pickup. I had him last year. He doesn't stay healthy. That's the thing. It's like I like Logan Thomas, but he can't stay healthy. This man just gets concussed. He got concussed me too. I was like, bro, what's wrong with you, man? So I did
It
drop
was
him. Nobody picked him up again. I was like, come on, boy. Let's get it.
Yeah, that was so my man was getting fed. I'm just watching that game like, are you kidding me?
I think everybody in the league was just like, what is this? Like, what is this,
uh,
man?
man.
Yeah.
I lost Anthony Richardson. I lost James Conner. I, Khalil Herbert, week I trade for him, so it's not
Yeah,
looking
man.
good.
Yeah, not it was man. I'm just thankful, man. I was praying. I was like, please, there's one thing I want this season is Pablo's downfall. I just want your downfall. Like you're doing so good, and you're still doing good, man. Like
I don't know. I don't know why you're saying that about me. Go put that on like Andres, M. Germs, M. Tom.
it's just crazy. I don't. Like I said, like I play them later in the schedule, so like I don't get a chance to really like, and they don't really talk too much smack either. Like I don't really, and I can't talk smack because to be honest, every year, well, this is our 4th year. Every year they come and like clean my clock, man. So I got to rest these two for sure.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
I mean, shit. You
Yeah,
cooked me.
man.
You cooked me. That's a big win. So,
Oh, it's a big win, man. Actually, I got a police report for you. I got a police report for you, man.
hey,
I know y'all.
now that they got you doing paperwork, you got to fill out your own reports now.
I've been filling out my own reports because they don't know how to get the description right. They don't know, man. They don't know. They get the scene wrong. They always get the time wrong, and they always get the motive wrong. So I'm gonna set it straight for week 5. This is the week 5 Officer TC police report right here. And I gotta say, it's been a devastating week 5. We had of course a very uncommon unknown thing happen. We followed a suspect to Colombia. So we we found out that he was gonna be having a like he it takes 2 planes to get back to Chicago actually, and he made a stop in Panama. So we had to close out on him real quick. We had to close out on him. And you know what we did? We closed out on his ass. That's exactly what we did. And that man was Pablo. We closed him out. We locked up Aaron Jones, sent his ass to the hospital. we locked up, we locked up Anthony Richardson. We had to hit him and where it really hurts. He didn't have any more goons on his squad to get the job done. So, we had to take those drugs away. And who knows what happened to him. I just know that I'm celebrating. I got my Henny right here. Ready to go.
They got my ass on fraud charges.
Then we had to follow another Colombian. He's a little taller. This man right here, he's a rich millionaire, man. This man just keeps getting richer. I just can't. I don't know what's happening. We've been following him around, and the rich just keep getting richer. This man's out the streets. This man just dominated his matchup. It's Andres, man. You just got a great team, man. I can't even front, man. Like that, it's crazy.
Hey, he lost. He's gonna lose Justin Jefferson for 4 weeks, though.
Doesn't matter.
No,
you see
you
his
don't
bench.
think so?
You see his bench,
Yeah,
man. You see his
that's
bench,
fair.
man.
I think
And
I think his benefit is he already played Emgrim and Ethan, so he doesn't even have to worry about playing the best team, so he can just coast.
that's what I mean. That's what I
Yeah.
mean. Who's gonna stop? Who's gonna stop? Not me. I don't have that protocol. I don't have the protocol. I'm just at the desk. Remember, I'm at the desk. And then I appreciate my black brothers and sisters, but I can't stand these light skins. I cannot stand these light skins. And so this man keeps protesting about being top 3 in our league, but he can't win. I don't understand. I mean, you gotta win to be in the top 3. Like, what you gonna do in the playoffs? Lose? Come on, man. You used to be a champ. You used to be the champ. Now you're on drugs. And you can't get it right. You're not consistent. You're not consistent.
Like Stephen A.
Sometimes that
Smith,
was you.
like Stephen A. Smith says, "Stay off the weed."
Stay off the weed, man. It's gotta stay off the weed. Get on the henny. Get on the henny. You'll be like me. You'll be winning. Then I had to go. I had to go and I can't just keep following black folks around. So I had to go hit up Tommy real quick. At that hillbilly, sometimes I don't like finding myself on their side, but sometimes they got me out there just to survey and such. And so I actually saw a murder, and
That man
saw a
caught a
murder.
body. That
That man
man did
caught a
catch a
body.
body.
That man caught a body. It's in the reports. We're on the way. We are on the way. We know who you did it to. We know who you did it to. And then I had to also he's not here today, and I'm glad he's not here because we would have put him away if I saw him right here. Is Jake. Jake. He he contributed to Embroom's donation fund. He this man he just took it. He took it. He just So then, I can't just harbor on the white folks. I got to get back to one of my main dudes. We used, he called me the henny cop, so I had to follow him around. We hung out, such. But I can't hang out with homeless. I can't hang out with homeless. You make me homeless. You're homeless, man. Don't reach out to me. It's over. I can't. I'm not trading nothing for it, bro. I'm not trading nothing for it, bro. I can't contribute to it. I can't. Uh, then of course JJ Bear, man. you know, I don't got much to say. We're just gonna keep on watch. We're gonna keep on watch for sure. He's middle of the pack for our league, and I think he's good. So we'll see what happens. I know he had a tragedy. One of his adopted sons died. Nick Chubb, get well soon, man. But damn,
Nick
damn.
Nick Chubb's on Andres's roster now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he traded for him. Him and
Oh
Eckler.
man. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, you know what you do with black folks when you can't use trade them. Just play. I'm just playing. Uh, then of course, immigrants, man. Immigrants, man. You didn't have to do it to the Hispanic community. You don't have to do it to these Mexicans, and especially the Puerto Ricans. Much love from the police force. We love it when y'all come to happy Florida. We like beating you like we did earlier this season. So it's just kind of damn. Ingrams that team. Ingrams is that team for sure. Now going back on Enrique, man, you gotta find a way. You got to stop looking at Fox News, man. Stop looking at Fox News. I know you're conservative, man. Stop looking at they're just lying to you, man. They're lying to you. They're lying to you, man. You don't have that team. You're not that guy. You're not. You're not, bro. You're not, bro. And then Remy, of course, my favorite. He's my bestie for sure, for sure. But I might have to arrest him.
Man, you get
Bro,
that man on. Yeah, get that man on theft.
oh yeah, for sure. This man's trying to pull a Steven. You get two Italians together. What you get? A piece of joint. That's what
You, you get the mafia.
the mafia, man. Yeah, man. So of course he did his thing. He beat up on Steven, of course. Had to see that. I didn't report it. This is the first time I'm just gonna say it right here, but it's not looking good for Steve. It's not this
Hey,
season.
he wants it that way, so he's chilling. Man celebrated in the back room with his champagne.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he definitely he has a wife and kids at home.
He
he,
does.
yeah, man. He definitely has that insurance check on the way next year. He can pay for his medical bills for this year. Yep. And
Man.
yeah, man, I think I hit everybody. But I'm just celebrating. This
Hey,
oh, we're just ready.
you're forgetting Mr. James Dumais.
No, I talked about James. James is homeless. James, don't reach out to me, James. Don't reach out to me.
missing missing James, you're missing Ethan.
Ethan, man, we don't talk about Ethan, man. We don't talk about Ethan. What you want to talk about with Ethan?
Man's team man's got Christian McCaffrey. That's it. That shit's cooked.
Yeah, we're prohibited from actually talking about him until further notice. But we'll see how that progresses. CMC is he's a bad white man for sure.
He's the
Oh
baddest,
man,
bro.
man,
And
I've never seen a running back that is so crucial to the success of a team. Like I
it's
like
been a while. It's been a while.
yeah. I'm trying to think like maybe Alvin Kamara when like because like Saints don't really have much going on for him. So
I
like
I think the last time it was this highly was when Adrian Peterson had 2,000 yards. What,
see,
2012
I was thinking
when
about
AP
AP.
had two
I
thousand
was thinking about
yards,
AP.
and that
Yeah,
was the only reason they made the playoffs that year.
yeah. Was that with Brett Favre?
Christian Ponder,
Christian Palm.
even worse.
Even worse. Yeah.
Even worse.
Dang. Yeah, man. But yeah, that's my report, man. Stay tuned. I'm I'm gonna be looking out for week 6. I play Steven, so definitely gonna abuse him up a little bit, take him to the back.
That should be an easy dub. And you got Herbert back.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. If I don't trade away either one, because right now, the police fund we have donations, we drive going on. So if you want to contribute a first round pick real quick to the donation drive, we got you. I know we're working out with Pablo over here. We'll see what we can do. But for right now, it's looking like an easy dub either way. Even if I lose,
Yeah.
I might win. So
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see. We'll
That'd be
see.
beneficial. Man, at least you don't gotta trust Dak Prescott for the rest of your season. I can't imagine being a Dallas fan, having my mental sake rest on Dak, but man, this is rough. I don't like
Man,
it.
man, he is the definition. Now, Pablo, remember this. He is the definition of a fraud. Look at this man. He's a
That
fraud.
that, that
He's
man,
a fraud,
that
man.
man is a
He is a
fraud.
fraud.
That shit is
He-
fraudulent.
Don't pay this man. This man has the best agent ever. This man has the best agent ever. And they're gonna keep him probably for like forever, probably. You can't get rid of him. Jerry loves this black man. Like I'm just like, geez, bro.
The man is a con artist, and he
The
conned his way
best,
on my team.
bro. It doesn't make sense because like, yeah, they have Pollard, but they have CeeDee Lamb. They also have Cook. Uh, they
Gallup,
have some talent. They have some talent. Like it's
bro.
their defense. They're
Defense is legit. The offensive play calling is some of the worst play calling I've seen in a while. It's old school, and it's like it's not even good old school. It's just trash. They
oh
miss
yeah,
Kellen Moore for sure. I mean, Chargers offense looks good. That defense is bad, but Dallas just can't get out of its own way right now.
oh yeah, yeah. I have a friend that's in Dallas, man, and I already gave him the details. He should be arresting McCarthy soon. That man out of here.
That man,
Send
that
him.
man should that man should be gone on fraud.
I don't understand. Why would you even hire him? Why would you even hire him, man? What is this? What is you saw what he did in Green Bay? He was a fraud there. They had to kick him out. If you have hopes for Super Bowl, it's not gonna be with that man. You need some youth.
Yeah, they do. They definitely need some youth. They need a new head coach, man, and a new quarterback. Hey, Trey Lance is the future of the Cowboys.
Yeah, sure, sure. I already told you how I felt about light skins. I, I, Tom and him are about the same. They look cute on paper, but don't go to Nashville.
Yeah, yeah. I don't have any more comments towards that.
He's good. He's good. He recovered. He recovered. He's strong.
Recovered.
He's a renewed Christian man.
Yeah, he's going to church every Sunday.
Almost every Sunday. Then he prays about
He prays about it.
Tries not to dip back into his sins, man. You know that J. Cole album, Born
Yeah.
Sinner. That's what every light skin. They're born sinner.
The light skin anthem.
It's the light skin anthem. Forbidden fruit, man.
This man's gonna rock one of our shits next time he sees us.
Like, come on, man. No disrespect, but it's just the fans crew that watch our videos. So I'm not too worried.
Yeah, no,
Not too worried.
I'm not pressed either.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
But yeah, man, I don't have too much else, man. I'm looking forward to this next week. Hopefully, nothing's too Kelsey's not too injured. I know he kind of twisted his ankle or something.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
they
that's
said
scary.
they said he's gonna play tomorrow, so we'll see what
Okay.
happens with that.
Yeah, and they
Go for it. Go for it.
yeah they played Denver. That should be easy dub. Everyone's just running through Denver.
Yeah,
I hate it because I love Sean Payton, but it's just
They
just
might
not
score.
it.
They might score 50 to 60 on them, man. They're so bad. They're terrible.
Yep, yep. That's why I got the Chiefs defense out there. In one of my leagues, you can play a defensive player. So I got what's his name, Chris Jones. So we're
Defense is so
yeah,
good.
yeah. I'm hoping to double point it,
Yeah,
get a
yeah,
dub
that's
for
a good
sure.
call. God, before you go, I do want to ask you who, as of right now, who do you have winning the league this year, and who do you have being the toilet bowl loser, toilet bowl winner?
Champ, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, toilet.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. It's tough. It's tough. But I do feel like it's gonna go back to Andres. I don't know why. Like once he gets Justin back, I think his team is pretty solid. Like barring like a bad week, because it's football, man.
Yeah.
And if I sneak into the playoffs, I'm hoping for bad weeks. That's I'm hoping for your downfall. Like your downfall this last weekend or this last week. I'm hoping for the downfall of if I'm in the playoffs. That's all it is. So it's just one week. You don't know who might not be there. Injuries, of course, is always plaguing the league. You don't know who's gonna actually just be good, who's gonna take some time off. But it's looking like, at least in the NFL sense, not just fantasy sense, that there are teams that are better than us. Like it kind of feels like our league, where it's just like there are like three or four teams that are just you're not gonna beat like you're not
Yeah, bro. It's tough when half the leagues contributed to their charities.
yeah, that too. It can't be helped. It can't be helped. It's just the rich gets richer, man. They get fat, they get rich. So I'm thinking Andres for sure. And then I'm thinking probably most likely Steven or Enrique. I don't know. Like, because Enrique, it's like it's just every week, man. I don't get it. I just don't
He,
get it.
he
It's
he doesn't
just
even have a bad team, which is the
on
weird
paper.
part. Yeah, on paper, yeah. I mean, his guys can't stay healthy. His running backs can't produce. Burrow, who knows what the hell's gonna happen with Burrow? I mean, he had a good week this past week, but is he gonna continue? But man, on paper he doesn't have a bad team. But yeah, you're right. We'll see, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. And then I might even put like Remy in that mix too. We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see with Justin Fields. If Justin Fields is scoring 30 to 40 a week, you probably don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. But like before your trade with him, it was like Justin did have a good game. Like it was just like the
He
team
he
lost. The
he
team
played
lost.
well. He played well against Denver, but
Yeah,
my whole logic behind that trade, uh, and I've said it is first kind of I felt like I needed an upgrade at running back. I really like Connor. I really like Kyron Williams, but I didn't feel like they were guys that could be legit RB1s. And I think Aaron Jones is gonna have weeks where he's scoring 25 points. And then Evan Ingram, I know George Kittle can have a week like he just had against Dallas.
yeah,
But the thing is, I feel more comfortable having a consistent guy who's getting a consistent tight end who's getting at least like 9 points a week
mhm,
than getting a guy who's giving me 1, 2, 1, 3, and then 30. Like
yeah,
it just doesn't
yeah,
make sense.
yeah,
Um, and then I felt that with the original discussions because the Kittle Evan Ingram swap came in at the end. So without having Fields in the deal, I didn't think it would go through. And I felt comfortable enough with Anthony Richardson because of how he played against the Rams to be able to say, I can survive without Fields with Richardson.
yeah,
And then only having to play Dak 1 week, I can live with that.
yeah,
So that was my mindset on it. And the whole thing was I have a young team. So I can surrender draft capital because I have depth and a young team.
yeah.
So
You
when
do.
I did the deal, I positioned quickly to trade with Steven to get Khalil Herbert and Tyler Boyd because I wanted to bring in more depth because of trading Romeo Dobbs and Algier. And
Yeah,
Herbert has RB2 potential, and I have
yeah,
Roshan Johnson, so I can have the Bears RB1. And then with Tyler Boyd, there's rumors that T. Higgins is going to leave. So I
yeah,
felt like if T. Higgins leaves or is hurt like he was last week, Boyd has legit flex appeal,
Potential. Yeah.
and I can move him in a deal also if T Higgins leaves in free agency.
Yeah.
So it was kind of I was balancing the two things at once, expecting Anthony Richardson to stay healthy. So it's now put me in a difficult situation, but I mean Dak has an easy schedule. It's just Dak Prescott. So
Yeah.
who knows?
Yeah. No, I mean, even though he's on fraud alert, like, he's definitely, I think he's not alert. He is a fraud, but he still has a good team. So with that in mind, I think he'll be set up in positions. I think he'll be set up in positions to score at least,
And
get
and
touchdowns. So,
here's the thing. Here's the thing too. He played the hardest defense in football.
oh,
It's not
exactly.
like it's not like teams are playing them and scoring 6 touchdowns on them
No.
or anything. So it's worrisome. He didn't look good by any means,
Yeah.
but they also I was reading they haven't had a game within one score.
Yeah.
So I mean they're not in situations where they're playing fast tempo. They're trying like their offense looks like frauds as a whole.
Yeah.
CeeDee Lamb doesn't look good. Tony
Yeah.
Pollard doesn't look good.
Yeah.
So they just got to bring it together. And I just need him to score 15 a week. That's it. So
Yeah.
we'll
Well, that's
see.
probably what you're gonna get.
That's what
That's
I'm
probably
hoping
what you're
for.
gonna
If he gives me 20, I'm gonna be out popping bottles. That's where it's at.
You'll get the Henny bottle. You'll get the Henny bottle.
I'm gonna have to
You'll
pull
get the
out
Henny.
that. Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be tossing back Henny if this man scores 20.
Yeah, man. I'm just gonna keep duct taping my team together. So that's the name of the game. I've been doing it for 3 years, so I know how to look at the waiver wire, see some potential
Hey, you made the
week to week.
semifinals
So
last year.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I told you I pray on downfalls, and it happens sometimes.
But
So
you should still have Garrett Wilson on your roster, but
yeah,
you live and learn.
yeah, yeah, definitely. Tommy, we're definitely we're gonna get him. We're gonna we're gonna get Tommy. We're gonna get Tommy. Yeah, he sold me a dream. He sold me a dream, and I fell for it. So that's just what happened.
Man, I respect it though. Jacoby, thanks for jumping on.
Of course, man. Glad you let me get my piece. I know we talked about it in the chat. If you were to win, I'd be quiet. I wouldn't say nothing. I would sit right here, just like how you sitting for me. You talk whatever you want to say.
Yeah, nah. I'm gonna say this, and I think it's turned out. I know Andres and I had talked about it a while back with Jake. I think the first episode we did, but it's been really fun and really cool seeing how this whole thing has developed
Definitely.
to where we are now. I didn't think we would make 4 years, especially 4 years with the original group of people and
Yeah,
everything we've been able to do. We've gone on trips, we've done stuff. So
yeah,
I mean, it's really cool. And I mean, we're gonna hit year 5 next year. I
yeah,
know Andres and I have been talking about what we can do to kind of elevate and celebrate. Um,
yeah.
Especially because we're all also at that point in life where we're still transitioning, moving on to bigger and better things, and
Definitely.
kind of growing. So it's just been really cool and it's been enjoyable. I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as we are, being able to see it, being able to connect all these people, being able to just enjoy it and enjoy football and actually let
Yeah,
it stress you out and
yeah,
put extra incentive into a league. So
yeah, yeah.
appreciate it.
No,
I appreciate you being so active and being in the chat and talking your shit and doing your stuff, man.
hey man, it's all love, man. Definitely, man. I love all you boys. I just want to see the best for all y'all. We're all successful men, young men, especially at that. I know our trip next year is not planned yet, but I'm looking forward to it. Um, yeah, man. Like I have like 3 other leagues, and I think this is probably the most active one that I like. I just stay tuned for. Sometimes I forget about my other leagues, like they're all money leagues too. So it's just like I just I definitely enjoy it. I definitely enjoy you boys and just men, I should say. And I'll rest all of you for sure.
It's coming.
Just
The
don't
the
let
the
me.
day
I'll say this: don't let me win a championship. If you want to see ignorance, don't let me win a championship. That's all I'm saying.
my boy is cooking. I mean shit. I mean yeah. God, yeah, it's been going, man. All right, well, Jacoby, thanks.
Of course, man.
Well, good luck this week against Steven. Should be an easy win. I think you want the win as much as he wants to lose. So,
Oh no, he wants me to like tear him. He wants me to do that to him. So his pick next year is gonna be even better. So I'm just
uh,
like,
hey,
come on.
hey, but he's the new sheriff, so you got to listen to him. So you can't lose this week.
I can't. If I lose, man, I think I'll stop talking for a week. I might stop talking for a week.
Not showing up to his Halloween party.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna show up. I'll be ignorant there too.
Oh God. Well, that's all the time we have. So thanks for listening, guys, and good luck this week and enjoy watching football as
All right,
always.
peace.